which is located at 505 10th Street East. If you have an event you'd like us to mention here on Community Calendar, please email us at least 2 weeks in advance at shawtv10@shaw.ca.
Coming up a little bit later in Shaw Arts and Entertainment. Don't miss this week on Strip Down. It is our first ever Halloween episode. We're out of the studio. We've taken everything and set up right here in the deep dark woods, which makes sense because this week on Strip Down, lead singer of the Deep Dark Woods. It's Halloween. He's Ryan Boldt. Don't miss this week on Strip Down. It is our first ever Halloween episode. We're out of the studio. We've taken everything and set up right here in the deep dark woods, which makes sense because this week on Strip Down, lead singer of the Deep Dark Woods. It's Halloween. He's Ryan Boldt. Tonight on Strip Down, Jay Sempko, Josh Palmer,
What are you doing?
Teresa Sokerka.
You, me, Robert Palmer.
Are we still on the air? You are watching the Stripped Down Halloween special. I'm your host, Curtis Anderson. Put the women and kids to bed. Tonight, in honor of Halloween, we have taken the set outside. That's right, Stripped Down tonight comes to you from the deep, dark woods. Joining us tonight, lead singer of the Deep Dark Woods, ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Boldt.
I rolled out one summer night to view the flowers and breathe the air. 'Twas there I spied the tender maid talking to her daughter so dear, saying, daughter, oh daughter, marriage you'll be, no longer to live the sweet single life. Mother, oh mother, I'd rather be some young sailor's wife. Well, a sailor boy likes to wander around. He will be your downfall. You're better to wed, farmer boy, for to see he never will go. Her mother came back from the fields only to find her daughter so dear hanging from her blanket of blue in the lonely hour of night.
You are watching the stripped down Halloween special. I'm Curtis Anderson, stripped down out of the studio tonight in honor of Halloween. We're in the deep dark woods, deep in the deep dark woods, alongside Deep Dark Woods lead singer Ryan Boldt. Ryan, you were there from the beginning. The very first episode of Stripped Down we ever did, the run through, which never aired, almost a year ago, it was you. You provided the theme song, which you're not going to play tonight, but I won't hold it against you. Are you excited to be back? Is this a great venue for Stripped Down Halloween, starring Deep Dark Woods lead singer Ryan Boldt?
It's fantastic, except for I'm quite cold.
You're quite cold. We'll get some more. We'll get some more logs on the fire. We also have a co-host. She's no stranger to the show. She's one of the crew members. She's been here since the beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, Bryn Kreisa. Bryn, get in here. Dun, 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 dun. We got some fonts here. Here we go. Here's some graphics. There we go. Bryn Kreisa, have a seat.
All right.
Okay, Bryn, you've been here since the beginning. This is your first time co-hosting. Are you excited?
Very excited.
And you, for Halloween, are?
Uma Thurman from Kill Bill.
As if anybody couldn't tell. Why Uma Thurman?
Well, ever since the movie came out, I've been told I look like Uma Thurman, so I'm not dressed like her.
Nice.
Yeah.
Here we are, stripped down, coming to you from the deep dark woods. This is the Halloween episode. Mr. Ryan Boldt, thank you so much for doing this. You're a busy guy. You were on tour and you were out recording in Vancouver for the last 3-4 weeks. You just got back. You're back in Saskatoon for 4 days. This is one of the 4 days before you leave again. Talk about the last month of your life.
Well, I've been recording the last 2 weeks out in Vancouver and touring and sleeping in vans and.
Is it a pretty fun way to live? Is it rock and roll?
It's rock and roll, and it was fun at first, but it's starting to get old sleeping in vans.
Last time I talked to you, you were kind of doing stuff with just Luke from the Deep Dark Woods, but this was the full band out there?
Yeah, that was the full band, yeah.
So how did the studio sessions go?
Good. We're finished up and should be out in January.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the new album. This is album number 2?
Number 3.
Number 3, right?
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about the very first one.
Yeah.
No one ever gave me an advance copy of that one. So talk about the third album.
It's a little more stripped down
Whoa.
than the other ones. It's pretty sad and depressing songs.
Compared to the other two?
Yeah, compared to the other two, yeah.
That's really digging deep. Feedback so far. Who's helping you out there in Vancouver?
Steve Dawson from Black Hen Records has been helping us a lot. He produced this record.
Steve Dawson's take on the Deep Dark Woods' current sound. Is it good? Positive?
Yeah, oh yeah. He likes it a lot. He played all over the record, so
yeah,
sounds good.
So compared to the last two, what's different about this one other than the lyrics are maybe a little darker?
Well, we played it live in the studio, so it sounds live. It doesn't sound like, we did a bunch of overdubs and stuff like that, so yeah.
Is this how you expected to spend Halloween?
No.
When Bryn and I called and said, we want you on Stripped Down, you were probably thinking in the studio.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Did you enjoy the 10-minute walk out here?
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, I liked it.
Past Halloween highlights. What do you have for us?
You know, I don't really do a lot of things on Halloween. I usually just sit in.
Your costume tonight is epic.
Yeah, I look like a hobo.
Nice, good stuff. Bryn, let's throw it over to you. Bryn, a big fan of Halloween. We were planning Bryn as the co-host for the Halloween episode all the way to last season. You a big fan of Halloween?
Yes.
Yes. Bryn, senior year, what's going down for Halloween after tonight?
I really don't know, actually. Maybe some trick-or-treating.
Maybe some
I've always
trick-or-treating?
loved that.
Maybe some Rocky Horror Picture Show or Rocker Horror Picture Show.
Never
Maybe.
actually seen that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Bryn.
Yeah.
Let's get to some more music, sir.
Okay, I
We
gotta tune my
are
guitar.
rocking it outdoors on Halloween here, stripped down, taking it to the campfire. This is pretty cool. I'm feeling it tonight. Bryn,
I'm feeling it as well.
I wish we could get a shot. We'll get a shot of everyone else here. Everyone else came out. Everyone's in costume. Everyone's around the fire. Jennifer looks very cold. Laura's up in a tree somewhere. It's a little spooky tonight. And to further enhance the mood, we have another song from Ryan Boldt. What do we have?
This is off the new record. It's another murder ballad.
A teaser, another murder ballad. All right, let's get out of here.
You bid long farewell to all of his friends. He said, I'm leaving town and I hope to begin something up north where the wind blows cold. I'll be up there until I grow old. All he had to his name was a suitcase in hand, $5 whole and no place to land. 2 shells in his rifle and a knife in his sack. He found a woman that before he did whack. Her name was Virginia. She came from the west, took a train up from Baker to start something fresh. North Colorado, she thought was the best. South California never stood the test. But they went for a stroll down Muddy Creek. Virginia sat down before she did speak. She said, I can't go on with you no more. You have become such a bore. He plunged a knife in her stomach, grabbed her feet. He threw her into the water so deep. Now he's sitting in a cell and he's oh so cold. He's gonna be there until he grows old.
You're watching Stripped Down. Lead singer of the Deep Dark Woods, Ryan Boldt, with us tonight in the Deep Dark Woods. I'm going to make that joke for the next 45 minutes. Don't worry, folks. We have to take our first commercial break. Stick around. The Stripped Down Halloween episode continues right after this.
Don't touch that dial, more Stripped Down after this.
Voted Best Clothing Store for 2006-2007, Ultimo Euromoda features high-speed fashion such as Belstaff and J. Lindenberg. Ultimo doesn't follow the trends, they introduce them. Affinity Credit Union is a proud sponsor of community programming. Affinity Credit Union. Our difference is personal.
Ralco Radio in Saskatoon. C95, Rock 102, and News Talk 650 are proud supporters of Saskatoon's local music scene, including Shaw's Stripped Down. Escape Sports. Longboarding, freeline skating, kiteboarding, extra cycling, sidewalk surfers, Heelys, low-key jackets. Escape Sports, 339 Avenue A South, escapesports.ca. Providing a wide range of instruments under one roof, Mother's Music has been operating out of Saskatoon for 17 years. With music lessons, instrument rentals, and in-store financing, Mother's Music will fill your local music needs.
Introducing Wing Street in 7 flavors, from honey barbecue to spicy barbecue to heat seeker, delivered to your door by Pizza Hut. Wing Street, you've been warned.
As we marched out to Venerio, as we marched out to Venerio, our captain fell in love with the lady like a dove, and he called her name Pretty Paggy-O. Would you marry me, Pretty Paggy-O? Would you marry me, Pretty Paggy-O? If you marry me, I will set your cities free. Free all the women in the area. I would marry you, sweet William O. I would marry you, sweet William O. I would marry you, but your guineas are too few, and I'm afraid my mama would be angry. Oh, what would your mom think, Pretty Paggy-O? What would your mama think, Pretty Paggy-O? What would your mama think if she heard my guineas clink? Saw me marching at the head of my soldiers, oh. Now come stepping down the stairs, Pretty Paggy-O. Come stepping down the stairs, Pretty Paggy-O. Come stepping down the stairs, combing back your yellow hair, and bid along fairly well to sweet If I ever return, pretty Paggy-O. If I ever return, pretty Paggy-O. If I ever return, your cities they will burn, and I'll all the women in the area. Sweet William, he is dead, pretty Paggy-O. Sweet William, he is dead, pretty Paggy-O. Sweet William, he is dead, and he died for a maid. And he's buried beneath the Louisiana country-o. As we marched out to Fenario, as we marched out to Fenario, our captain fell in love with a lady like a dove, and he called her name pretty Paggy-O.
You're watching the stripped down Halloween special. I'm Curtis Anderson alongside Bryn Kreisa. Bryn, are you warm yet?
I'm getting there, yes.
It's really weird getting this mic placement thing going with the
Yeah.
flashlight. You know, for everyone else here tonight, all the volunteers, I say this before every episode, but I really mean it tonight. No skinny dipping, okay? Bad things happen out in the woods when you skinny dip, as Ryan Boldt knows. We're live tonight here in the woods. Craziest thing you've done on Halloween, Ryan? You're telling me before you're not a fan of... Whoa, someone back there?
Hi, Curtis Anderson.
Oh, it's Jay Neufeld, it's our director.
Hi, how's
It's
it
a
going?
crazy night tonight, Jay. What's going on?
Well, we're out here in the woods. I'd just like to know, you kind viewers at home, that we are actually, no doubt of a lie here, we are over a half a kilometer from any parking lot. We all walked in here with all our gear, and there's no electricity anywhere. We're all on batteries, and it's looking a little grainy, looking a little primitive, maybe not sounding perfect, but thanks very much for joining us in this, what was this, a television experiment, I suppose. We are in the deep, dark woods. We are far away from civilization, and we are making a TV show.
The more you know.
The more you know.
The more you know. Thanks, Director Jay Neufeld.
No
So what are you doing tonight? Whoa!
Me?
What are you doing tonight? You have
Making
no
a
job.
TV show in the woods.
All right. We're all here in costume. All of the entire stripped down crew. That was crazy. That is creepy. We got stuff hanging from trees. And as Jay alluded to, yes, we did trek all this stuff in. Love of the show, guys. Love of the show. Bryn, I don't even want to hear Ryan's answer. Craziest thing you've done on Halloween. Scariest Halloween story. Craziest, scariest. Come on, give me something, Bryn.
I just go trick-or-treating. That's all I do. I don't really have anything scary.
Who would win in a fight between the bride and Jason? Yeah. Not even a chance. Okay, you're back from Vancouver. You just recorded the third album.
Yes.
When can we expect that?
January sometime.
January sometime.
Yeah.
And then the
Hopefully.
band. What's next? What does the new year hold for the band?
The new year, well, the release of the album and then touring constantly again.
Touring constantly?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll try not to get the order of the songs mixed up, but I think we're back on track. Song number 4, Ryan. This is so visual tonight. I don't think anybody wants to hear talking. They want to hear your music. What do you have for us?
This is called Hang Me, Oh Hang Me.
This was my wedding song.
My papa was a gambler, taught me how to play. Said, son, don't you go begging when you hold the ace and tray. When you hold the ace and tray. They took me down Old Fort Smith, sick as I could be, and and they handed me a letter saying, son, come home to me. Son, come home to me. Hang me, oh, hang me, so I'll be dead and gone. I wouldn't mind your hanging, boys. I've been waiting around here too long. I've been waiting around here too long. My father and my mother, little sister makes three. They all came to the gallows to see the death of me, to see the death of me. They put a rope around my neck, drew me way up high. I could hear the crowd a saying, it won't be long till he dies. Won't be long till he dies. Hang me, oh, hang me, so I'll be dead and gone. Wouldn't mind your hanging, boys. I've been waiting around here too long. Waiting around here too long. Hang me, oh, hang me, so I'll be dead and gone. Wouldn't mind your hanging, boys. I've been waiting around here too long. Waiting around here too long.
Ryan Boldt, lead singer of the Deep Dark Woods. That last one, that was a dancer.
Yeah, it was.
You couldn't see, but off camera, Bruna and I were cutting a rug. What is the live Deep Dark Woods experience like? People come and see you. They listen to this music. Are they dancing? Are they swaying back and forth? What are they doing? What are they doing when they hear songs about people, hanging themselves?
Well, usually people don't listen to lyrics, so
Huh.
so people are dancing and happy and having a good time.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. It's more rock and roll than what I'm doing right now.
Okay, so when full band, it's a little more rocking.
Yeah,
There's drums.
yeah.
There's
Drums,
everything.
bass, and what have you.
You do play solo, though, every once in a while, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
What do you prefer?
I like the band, but I
Yeah.
also like playing solo. So, I mean,
So, do you ever see people in the crowd maybe kind of like, what's going on when they think they're getting a Deep Dark Woods show and they come see you solo and it's like this?
well, no, actually, I haven't had that kind of reaction. People seem to.
I'm telling you, we were dancing. We were dancing off screen. Were we dancing, Bryn?
Very much.
Thanks. Well said. Third album on the way in January. You just came back from Vancouver. When this airs, you'll be on the road again. Where are you going to be?
All over the place, from the west to the east, and in the States, New York.
Best reaction so far? Where have been some of the best venues you played?
Vancouver is always really good. Victoria's always really good. The west is the best place to play for sure. And then Toronto's great. Winnipeg's good. But in between Toronto and Winnipeg, there's not really a lot of places to play. So.
Not a lot of places to play, or not a lot of fans of the genre.
Yeah, not a lot. Yeah, it's like Sudbury and Thunder Bay, so you can just imagine.
I'm guessing Winnipeg's more of like a Nickelback town.
No, actually, there's quite the roots music scene
Really?
in Winnipeg. There's a lot of my friends live there, so.
So that's what you call this, roots music? That's the genre you fit in?
I guess so. Yeah.
Crazy tour stories? You guys at each other's nerves at all? Is
Yeah,
this one of the
but-
first big tours you guys have been on, right?
Well, no, last November, I guess, we toured.
You were with Schuyler?
Yeah, with Shiloh.
Yeah, so kind of first big one is just the band?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys still all getting along?
Oh yeah, we're getting along good.
Good
Yeah.
stuff. Bryn and I barely made the walk out here without getting on each other's nerves.
Yeah, we're getting along good. It's after 3 weeks of touring, you kind of get sick of each other, but you get sick of anybody after 3 weeks in a small little van together. So it's good though.
Nice. How much of the new album are we going to hear tonight?
I don't know. Yeah, I'll
You
see.
don't know? We don't know how many songs we're playing. We don't know. We got people
Yeah.
roasting marshmallows now. Jennifer
know.
Juba with the marshmallow. We got a shot of this. Good stuff. What are the chances we end the episode tonight with a sing-along?
With a sing-along, okay.
Can you teach us the chorus of one of your songs maybe later on during a commercial break? Because Bryn and Curtis, we want to sing along.
Oh, yeah?
We'll try to get everyone on here because people showed up tonight with some fantastic costumes. It is pitch black. We've got a bunch of cameras going, run on battery power. I don't know how much longer we're going to last out here, but we're making it happen. Strip down. This is the first time we've ever gone on location, too.
This was fantastic.
It has been a good evolution of the show. Bryn, you want to hear more music?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. What's next? I want Bryn to tee this off. What's it
Okay,
called?
I got to figure it out
Okay.
first. Okay, yeah, this is Lewis Collins, it's called.
All right. Bryn?
Ryan Boldt.
All right. Right here.
Miss Collins weep, Miss Collins mourn. What made Lewis leave his happy home? The angels laid him away. The angels laid him away. Laid him 6 feet under clay. The angels laid him away. Oh, kind folk, now ain't it hard to see poor Lewis in that new graveyard? The angels laid him away. The angels laid him away. Laid him 6 feet under clay. The angels laid him away. Bob shot once and Lewis shot two. Shot poor Collins, shot him through and through. The angels laid him away. The angels laid him away. Laid him 6 feet under clay. The angels laid him away. When they heard that Lewis was dead, all the women folk, they dressed in red. The angels laid him away. The angels laid him away. Laid him 6 feet under the clay. The angels laid him away. The angels laid him away.
Ryan Boldt, lead singer of the Deep Dark Woods. You're watching the stripped down Halloween episode. This is pretty cool. I still can't believe we took all the studio gear out here to the Deep Dark Woods. Yeah, that's gonna burn good. You having fun tonight, Bryn?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. What are you doing, Jen? All right, we have a fire hazard here. I think we should take another commercial break. We got more Ryan Boldt. We got more Deep Dark Woods. We got clowns hanging from the tree. Everyone's in costume. The stripped down Halloween special continues right after this.
Stick around, more stripped down after the break.
Voted Best Clothing Store for 2006-2007, Ultimo Euromoda features high-speed fashion such as Belstaff and Jay Lindenberg. Ultimo doesn't follow the trends, they introduce them.
Ralco Radio in Saskatoon. C95, Rock 102, and News Talk 650 are proud supporters of Saskatoon's local music scene, including Shaw's Stripped Down. Escape Sports. Longboarding, freeline skating, kiteboarding, extra cycling, sidewalk surfers, Heelys, low-key jackets. Escape Sports, 339 Avenue A South, escapesports.ca. Providing a wide range of instruments under one roof, Mother's Music has been operating out of Saskatoon for 17 years. With music lessons, instrument rentals, and in-store financing, Mother's Music will fill your local music needs. And Jesse joins us on set. You're watching the stripped down Halloween episode. If you've missed the first half, we moved the studio. We are out in the middle of the deep, dark woods. That's right, we built a fire. We got everything running on batteries. I have no idea how this looks in all the cameras, but we're joined, and rightfully so, by the lead singer of the Deep Dark Woods, Mr. Ryan Boldt. Ryan, we're half done. Are you feeling it? How are you doing tonight?
I'm feeling dang good.
Feeling dang good. Back in Saskatoon for a whopping 3 days before you're back out on the road again with the band. And Jesse's lighting stuff on fire. Jesse Gordon, everybody, thanks. Is that my marshmallow?
Yeah, go hard.
All right, here we go. Bryn, you remembered what you did last Halloween.
Yes, Dad and I snuck into a 19-plus show at Louis'.
Whoa! Here's the kicker. Here's what makes that story so good. She's not 19.
Whoa.
Thought I'd spell that out for you. Ryan Boldt of the Deep Dark Woods back. Oh, man, that's gross. Sorry. Back from a lengthy tour. You're out in Vancouver putting together the new album. Let's look in the past, though, Ryan. How did this get going? Why roots music?
I don't know. There's just a certain. I like the melody. Not a lot of, modern rock music uses folk melodies anymore. I find it boring. I just the melodies and the soul behind it and everything like that. So
Now, I've known you since you were like this tall. Well, that tall. You used to be really into blues music.
right.
How did that transition? Blues music and Led Zeppelin.
Well, I still love blues music a lot.
Okay.
Not the type of blues music you hear at your local blues bar, but people like Mississippi John Hurt and Son House and Howlin' Wolf and Muddy Waters and people like that. That's real blues. None of this, guy from Canada that
Is that why you don't do blues anymore? Because you didn't feel legit?
that and I kind of do blues, but I don't do it in the typical way that everybody at the local blues bar does it. You know what I mean?
So how did the band get together? Because again, that's not a very, I don't want to say popular, but probably not a lot of people bursting at the seams to play songs about murder. How did you hook up with these guys?
Well, I've known them all for quite some time.
Okay.
For since we were kids, and I don't know. I got a box set of old folk murder ballads and what have you, and I don't know. There's something about them that creep me out, and I don't know. I showed them to the other fellas, and they seemed to like that. So.
You were all on board.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, there's something about somebody from like the early 1800s writing about murdering somebody. It's creepy.
And resonates. It resonates in the skull of Ryan Boldt right up there. Good to know. Want to switch places, Bryn? Well, I'm not talking to you. You sneak into movies. Okay. The response, though, since you started the band, Saskatoon's treated you well.
Yes, they have.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
You got signed?
Yeah, to Black Hand Records out in Vancouver.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's been good. We've been playing a lot lately.
I love how you made the jump from bass player, because that's what you used to play in former bands, to lead singer. You locked yourself in a room, didn't you, and taught yourself to sing? Take us back to that time. You were living in Vancouver, Victoria, weren't you?
I was living in Chemainus, which is like a town of 1,000 people out on Vancouver Island. And I don't know.
Sounds made up.
Does sound made up, but it's actually Chemainus. That's what it's called.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I just came home after work and didn't have any friends out there, so I just played. That's about it.
How come you didn't learn to sing here then? Oh, I'm just joking.
There's too many people around. You
Oh,
know?
good stuff.
I get no time to do anything when there's so many people around. So
Okay, all night you've been playing old and new
yeah.
songs. What's up next?
This is another old traditional song, actually. This is called Dig a Hole in the Meadow to lay poor Luli down.
We got more dancing to do, Bryn. Let's go.
All right. The first time I saw little Luli, she was standing at the still house door. Pair of shoes in her hand and her stockings on the floor. Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. Dig a hole in the meadow. We're gonna lay little Luli down. Wake up, little Luli. What makes you sleep so sound? Revenue officers are coming. Tear your still house down. Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. Dig a hole in the meadow. We're gonna lay little Luli down. Well, the last time I saw little Luli, she was standing on the banks of the sea. 2 pistols strapped around her body and a banjo on her knee. Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. Dig a hole in the meadow. We're gonna lay little Luli down. Wake up, little Luli. Go and get me my gun. I ain't no man for trouble, but I'll die before I run. Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. Dig a hole in the meadow. We're gonna lay little Luli down. Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. Dig a hole in the meadow. We're gonna lay little Luli down.
Ryan Boldt, lead singer of the Deep Dark Woods. You're watching the stripped down Halloween special. Things happen and hearing all sorts of noises behind me as I'm standing over there listening to you play. This is a unique night. I'm really happy we did this. I'm really happy. Lots of ideas go through Jay and I's mind. Very, very few we actually have the gumption to go through. So I'm glad this happened tonight. Ryan Boldt, Deep Dark. Whoa, there he is.
But we are doing an awesome Christmas episode. Watch for that.
What music does Ryan Boldt play at Christmas time?
I don't even know.
You don't have
Christmas
old
songs.
No Christmas songs?
No.
Do you have any Halloween songs? Can you bust out like Monster Mash tonight? I'm guessing no.
No.
No?
I don't do that sort
What
of
was
thing.
the 1800s version of Monster Mash? They didn't have one?
No, I don't
Not that
think
your
so.
songs aren't...
Well, I know one about a cruel sister that murders her sister and makes a harp out of her bones and hair, and then takes the harp to her father and shows her father the harp, and the harp starts singing on its own and telling the father that she'd been murdered by her sister. And yeah, it's quite the creepy song.
And they did the mash. They did the,
But that was from the 1700s.
You don't know that one?
I don't know.
You don't know it well
lyrics,
enough to
yeah.
play it in the
No.
middle of the forest late
No,
at night?
I wish I knew it.
I don't know where to go from there. Take me through the writing process. Ryan Boldt wants to write a song. Sits down. What do you surround yourself with when you're trying to write these horrible, horrible songs about cruelty?
Well, it usually has to just, come to me whether I'm in the car or something, and then I come up with a melody and then sing it into a dictaphone or something, and then take it home and...
A what?
One of those little dictaphones that you sing into. They're like a tape recorder, kind of mini tape recorder.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you supply 100% of the lyrics from the band, basically?
Yeah, or else...
Are there collaborations?
Not yet.
Okay.
But, Chris writes some songs too, and
So you write some lyrics, slide it to your other bandmates, and are they ever like, no, they love it?
Yeah,
the darker, the better?
Oh yeah, I don't think they even listen to the lyrics, so it's not.
It's the second time tonight you've made mention that people don't listen to lyrics.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, listen to pop music now. If people were listening to lyrics, they wouldn't be listening to that garbage.
Huh.
Like, for example...
There's the first shot of the night. Keep it going.
For example, if I had some money, honey, would you love me, love me, love me? Something or other. Just awful, awful lyrics. And whoever wrote that needs to be shot.
Did you know Bryn is in a band called Pirate Fridays? You knew that.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Do you have some advice for Bryn, who is part of an up-and-coming band? How do you establish yourself here in Saskatoon? Talk to Bryn.
Well, you just play as much as you can, and I don't know. I don't know.
What genre would Pirate Fridays be?
Indie acoustic rap? I don't really know.
Wow. It would be an awesome collaboration between your two bands.
Yeah, it would.
It would be good stuff. We should try to set that up. Yeah. We may be having Pirate Fridays on to finish this season, but we're like months away. Let's not talk about that. Let's keep talking about Halloween. Do you have any scary stories you want to tell around the campfire? Come on, Ryan. This is your chance.
I don't know any.
You grew up in Briarwood. That's, I mean, whoa, that's scary.
Yeah, that is a scary place to grow up, actually. Yeah.
One time this guy drove in and he had like a Honda Accord. Whoa! Get out of Briarwood! Whoa! We're gonna hand the mic over to Bryn. Tell me a scary story, Bryn.
All
right.
I'm sorry. I don't really remember any. Maybe after the commercial break, I'll probably.
All right. Are you pitching to commercial break already? We need another song, but I want to tell you my scary story, and this is a true story. When I was in elementary school, this one girl I went to elementary with lived out on like a farm acreage kind of deal, and they had their main house, then they had kind of a second house that they always tried to rent out but never really could, and that's because it was haunted, and we all joked about it back then, but it really was haunted. They had the city come burn it down.
Really?
Yeah. When she graduated from high school, she moved into the second house because it was like, hey, away from the family, but not paying rent, kind of fun. And then when she left, whatever was in the house kind of followed her, and then things would go weird at night when she was living with roommates, and she got kicked out of the next two places, and then she went and had like some wax pouring or something that apparently got rid of whatever was following her.
Wax pouring? What's a wax pouring?
I don't know. It was the first time I heard of that. I was just so scared that I was, in elementary, used to drink juice and eat chips in this house. But yeah, apparently something followed her. She was with, she was living in a different apartment with other roommates, and weird stuff was happening, so she got kicked out twice, and that's a scary story. I was pretty chilled when she told me that, because I kind of was making fun of it. I was like, it's a good thing it didn't follow you, and then it was like silence. And I was like, no. Does that segue into a song at all, Ryan? I loved your story about the bones and the harp. That was good TV. That was going from that to music we hate, all over the place. And whoa. Oh! Okay.
Well, there's that song about money that I really hate. I got a song about money that I think is a little better, so
all right,
I can play that.
Are the lyrics a little deeper than? I want repetition. That's what I like on the radio, is repetition.
Well, this is pretty repetitive song,
okay, good stuff. We got a repetitive song about money from Ryan Boldt, lead singer of the Deep Dark Woods. Let's make our exit, Bryn. Mwah!
I've been waiting here for days, trying to catch a break. The way it goes, it's gonna cause my heart to ache, 'cause all the money I had is gone. All the money I had is gone. I've been high and I've been low. I've been east and I've been west. The way it goes, I'll never get any rest, 'cause all the money I had is gone. All the money I had is gone. The wayward son, he never gets nothing done. If I had some money, I'd be on the run. But all the money I had is gone. All the money I had is gone. All the greedy hands that live around this land, they'll be wiped away come Judgment Day. But all the money I had is gone. All the money I had is gone. All the money I had is gone. All the money I had is gone.
Ryan Boldt, lead singer in the Deep Dark Woods. Again, this is the stripped down Halloween episode. We got the fire going, but we're almost out of time, so we're going to take our last commercial break. We're going to pile everything we have left on the fire, and you're going to play us out of here. You're going to play us out of Halloween 2008. Ryan, you excited to wrap this thing up?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right.
Yes, I'm having a good time. So.
Right. Yeah, we're wrapping up right after this.
Don't go anywhere. More stripped down after this.
He's big, he's bold, he's a polar bear. And as much as we wouldn't want to run into him face to face, we also wouldn't want to see anything threaten his existence. Hard to believe an animal this big needs our help. But even though the polar bears live far away in the remote Arctic, we are having a negative impact on their lives. Our pollutants travel the oceans and atmosphere and enter their food chain. Plus, climate change is causing the ice they live on to melt earlier each spring. This makes it more difficult for the bears to catch their prey. If you're wondering how you can help, simple things like riding your bike, walking, or taking the bus instead of driving will do a lot for our environment and the polar bears. But that's just a start. If you go to hww.ca, you can learn more about polar bears and find ideas on how to help protect Canada's wildlife. That's hww.ca.
Voted Best Clothing Store for 2006-2007, Ultimo Euromoda features high-speed fashion such as Belstaff and Jay Lindenberg. Ultimo doesn't follow the trends, they introduce them.
Ralco Radio in Saskatoon. C95, Rock 102, and News Talk 650 are proud supporters of Saskatoon's local music scene, including Shaw's Stripped Down. Providing a wide range of instruments under one roof, Mother's Music has been operating out of Saskatoon for 17 years. With music lessons, instrument rentals, and in-store financing, Mother's Music will fill your local music needs.
All right, we're going? Yeah, all cameras are rolling. All right, let's come back with a cheer. Woo! Here we are, the final minutes of the stripped down Halloween episode. Ryan Boldt, one more time. I know it's hot. One more song, buddy.
My knees are hot.
Is that what this is called?
No. This is a called Mary Hamilton's Last Goodbye.
All right.
Okay, last night the Queen had 4 Maries. She'll have but 3. Mary Mary, Carmichael, and me. Last night I dressed the Queen Marie. I put on her silken gown. Thanks I give this very night to be hanged in Edinburgh town. Oh, little did my mother know the day she cradled me, the land that I was to travel in, and the death that I was to be. They put a hanky round my neck, and they would not let me see. Put on a robe of black and hung it on the gallows tree. Last night the Queen had 4 Maries. Tonight she'll have but 3. Mary Beaton, Mary Seton, Mary Carmichael, and me.
Ryan Boldt in the deep dark woods. Here it is, the entire crew. Woo! Stripped down the Halloween episode, except for Jesse Gordon, who's stuck on handheld. And better late than ever, Bryn, you remembered your scary story. You got one. Okay, Bryn, take it away. It's all you.
All right, I work at Center Cinemas along with Jesse actually, and apparently there's a ghost upstairs where all the projectors are. Pretty scary. I thought it was. I don't know.
Let's all introduce ourselves. Okay, we got Colton, the man of 1,000 holds, our fearless audio guy right there. Another fearless audio guy, Ian Cameron. We got a Dan with the... Oh, jeez, you're using a real axe. What's the matter with you? God. Safety first. This is Jay Neufeld, director. Who are you tonight, Jay? What are you dressed up as?
Morris Cooper, Alice Cooper's brother.
This is as close as I can get to a tumbleweed. It's been along now. Jennifer Juba. What do we got?
Alice in Wonderland.
We can't see. You've got your jacket on.
It's too cold for my jacket.
And the lady from the tree.
Oh, I'm the Queen of Diamonds.
And Ryan Boldt went as a hobo. Recorded your 3rd album. It's going to be out in early 2009.
Yes.
Yeah, available where all fine CDs are sold.
Yep. That's for sure.
And the next tour, where are you going from where to where?
We are going to, where is the first stop? Ottawa, and then Toronto and New York, Vermont, all over Ontario, back home.
Easiest way to keep track of the band? How can they get a hold of you guys online?
myspace.com/deepdarkwoods.
Music on there and everything?
Yeah.
Album information?
I think so. I don't really keep track of that sort of thing.
That's not your deal?
No.
You just write the songs?
I guess so, yeah.
So is there a lot of joy in your life writing these horrible songs? Like, do you try to stay away from things that make you happy? Maybe that'll stunt your creativity a little bit, or no?
No, I try to be happy. I try to be happy.
What's your favorite song?
My favorite
What's
song?
What's your favorite song you've written? What's the one that makes you look back and go, wow, that's good. That was tight.
Well, probably one off the new record, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the one on the new record people should look out for? What's gonna be the first single?
I don't know about I don't know if there's any single, but my favorite track is called "The Winter Hours." It sounds a lot different than what we usually do. There's pump organs and ukuleles and what have you, stuff like that. So.
All right, I think we're almost out of time. Guys, say something. Stripped Down Halloween episode. Woo! Here we are. I still can't believe we did that. I don't really want this to end because I don't want to pack all this up and take it back to the studio. However, someone might have noticed this equipment's gone by now, so we should probably get it back. I guess I want to thank all the sponsors, Ultimo, Yorimoto, Mother's Music, and Rawlco Radio. Again, we're doing things a little bit differently tonight, but I hope this still goes all over Saskatchewan-wide. So again, thank you to all the viewers watching on Access Communication, as well as all the Shaw Centers carrying this. It was a lot of fun tonight. It's going to be hard to outdo this in 2009, but here it is, Bryn.
we're ending it. Any last scary stories for us? Last words from Bryn Kreisa?
It was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. All right, Ryan Boldt, here we are. Last song. Can we sing along? We've got everybody here on set. What's the chorus?
Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams.
Can we handle that, guys? Or else we'll just sway. You've got the fake axe if you're going to sway, right? All right, here we go. This is it. Stripped down Halloween episode. We're out. Thanks for watching. Ryan Boldt, lead singer of the Deep Dark Woods.
Saturday night, me and my wife settled down. Now me and my wife have parted. I'm gonna take me a stroll uptown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Some folks, they live in the country, and other folks, they live in the town. Sometimes I have a great notion to jump in the river and drown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Lord knows I love Irene. I'll love her till the well runs dry. If Irene ever leaves me, I'm gonna take morphine and die. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Yeah. Woo! Happy Halloween!
Just a little wrinkle, looks alright from here. Didn't your mama ever tell you only to take on what you can? The best things in life take time, take care, most of all tears. Throw you down, spin you round and round until you finally break. Do what you must, have a little faith, looks alright from here. Didn't your mama ever tell you you're your own worst enemy? The best things in life take time, take care, most of all tears. Oh, going down, better hold your breath, better make the best of you. Take it slow, take it simple, man, it's just a little wrinkle, looks alright from here. really gotta listen to your mama. Only take on what you can.